A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a historic move, Australia has become the first country to impose a nationwide social media ban for children under the age of 16. The Social Media Minimum Age Bill, passed by the Senate with a vote of 34 to 19, is aimed at protecting young people from the potential mental health impacts associated with social media usage. This legislation comes after intense national debate and is seen as a bold step towards regulating big tech companies, including Meta, TikTok, and others. The law carries severe penalties for non-compliance, with fines reaching up to 49.5 million Australian dollars, approximately 32 million US dollars, for platforms that fail to prevent underage users from accessing their services. The ban will be trialed beginning January 2025, providing tech companies a year to adapt before full enforcement is initiated. Unlike regulations in other countries that allow for parental consent, Australia's law is absolute, setting a new benchmark for age restrictions on social media globally. The legislation emerges amidst increasing concerns about the mental health effects of social media on children and adolescents, a topic that has garnered international attention. The bill has been met with mixed reactions. Proponents argue that it is a necessary measure to safeguard young users, while critics express concerns about its potential consequences. Digital Industry Group Incorporated, which advocates for tech companies in Australia, has stated that the rapid passage of the legislation has left many questions unanswered regarding its practical implementation. Managing Director Sunita Bose emphasized that the community and platforms are left in the dark about what is required of them. Privacy protections have also been bolstered under the new law, prohibiting platforms from demanding government-issued identification from users to verify their age. However, critics fear that this could lead to privacy infringements for users who must prove they are older than 16. While the major political parties support the ban, several child welfare and mental health advocates have raised alarms about the potential isolation of vulnerable young people, particularly in regional areas and within the LGBTQI community. Senator David Shoebridge of the Greens Party voiced concerns that the ban could cut off essential support networks for children, particularly those who rely on social media for connection and community. On the other hand, Senator Maria Kovacic argued that the legislation is overdue and places the onus on social media companies to take reasonable steps to ensure that underage users are removed from their platforms. The bill's passage has been hailed by some as a monumental step in protecting children from online dangers. Sonia Ryan, whose daughter was tragically murdered by a predator posing as a teenager online, expressed her support for the legislation, stating that while it comes too late for her daughter, it is a crucial step for the safety of other children. Wayne Holdsworth, whose son took his own life after being a victim of online exploitation, also praised the decision, expressing pride in Australia's proactive stance. However, Christopher Stone, Executive Director of Suicide Prevention Australia, cautioned that the legislation fails to account for the positive aspects of social media that can aid in mental health support and connection among young people. He criticized the government for rushing the legislation without proper consultation and urged for evidence-based policies rather than hasty decisions. The government has defended its position, suggesting that the move is in response to growing parental concerns regarding children's social media usage. However, opponents argue that the ban could inadvertently isolate children, drive them to unsafe online spaces, and undermine parental authority in making decisions for their children's online presence. As Australia prepares to implement this unprecedented legislation, the global community will be watching closely to see how this bold experiment in regulating social media unfolds. Will it serve as a model for other countries, or will it face backlash and challenges that undermine its objectives? Only time will tell as the nation gears up for a significant shift in the digital landscape for its youth. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.